it's your girl Weeza and welcome back to my world. And in today's video, we're gonna do this makeup look right here. We all know your girl Weeza right here. I don't do colorful eye looks. I don't wear colorful eyeshadow on a daily basis. It's just something that I never really got into. I'm more of like a neutral girl. Give me all of the warm tone nudes, please and thank you. So I thought I would combine my love of warm tone nudes with a little bit of a pop of color. So I've added purple to the bottom lash line. I think it looks really great and I'm really happy the way that it turned out. It's a really good way to kind of like dip your feet in the water and get used to wearing color. So I'm calling this a neutral pop of color because we're all neutraled out on the top and we got a pop of color at the bottom just to kind of make us look fun and that we tried and then we look beautiful, you know? You know what I mean? I just want to remind you to hit that like button if you like these types of makeup videos from me, as well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos from me, Weeza. Now let's get right onto it. I'll show you how I got this neutral pop of color. So just to help speed up things and get things rolling here, I went ahead and already did my brows off camera, kind of got those out of the way. I've also already prepped my skin for foundation and just makeup in general. So I went in with my Summer Friday jet lag mask and my sunscreen. So I let these get absorbed in my skin and get ready for my primer, which then I use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Let that sit. My face is a little bit tacky now, which is perfect for makeup application. So I'm gonna apply my foundation. I'm gonna use my Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Next, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind and do concealer under the eyes as well as on the lid to prime my eyes for a little bit of eyeshadow. Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. You really want to make sure you're applying the powder over the lid as well because it's really just helping set that eye for you to apply shadows later. My lips are getting dry, so I'm just gonna apply a little Tarte Kiss You Lip Mask. If you haven't tried this, it's so good. Oh. So now I'm just gonna grab my James Charles palette and work with these really warm nudes just to kind of give us a little bit of definition in the crease. Because like I said, I don't do color very much and I'm a little bit scared, so we're just doing this as we go. So I'm just gonna dip into this brown shade right here and work that into my crease. Any kind of neutral brown shade would work, any transition color. I'm gonna go in now with this nude shade and kind of just diffuse it up into the lid. Blend out that crease a bit and work it to under the brow bone there. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Rush shade, this big pan here, and I'm just gonna go back into the crease and add a little bit more definition because I want it to be a bit more bronzy tone. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. I want a very simple upper eye because I want the focus to be on the color that's on the lower lid. So let's go in and do that color right now. So this is kind of my inspiration for the look. So when I was at the drugstore, I saw this purple Vivid Bright eyeliner by NYX. They had other fun colors. They had like a really cute little booth for like celebrating Pride Month. They had all the colors of the rainbow. They had red, yellow, green, blue, everything. But the purple just like stood out to me. My plan is just to put this on the lower waterline and then brush it out with a little bit of shadow to make it a very wearable color. You know what I mean? Like a color neutral. So this is my inspiration for the entire look, just so you know. So my trick for applying eyeliner to the lower lash line is to grab a translucent powder. So I have the Laura Mercier and a small foundation brush, and you want to coat the brush with some powder and then you want to tap that into the waterline to make it dry. Your waterline is generally wet and then it starts to wear off quicker if it's not dried and set into place. We're going to set it later then with some purple eyeshadow. For now, I want to get all that moisture off so my eyeliner applies effortlessly and it won't smudge or move throughout the day. Then simply just brush away any excess that you have. Next, I'm gonna go with my inspiration, my purple liner here, and I'm just gonna line the waterline like as I would with a black liner with my purple liner. So that's one eye lined. I'm gonna go quickly and do this one as well. Next, I'm gonna grab these two purple shadows. I'm gonna mix them to make like my perfect shade. I'm gonna go in and set that waterline and make sure it doesn't move or budge. I'm going to tap on top of the liner on the waterline. It really helps set that liner in place. And then later, I'm gonna go in and smudge underneath and just smudge out that waterline, blend it in a little bit more. Don't bring it down too much because we don't want it to look too wild. Like we're just going for a neutral pop of color here. If you wanna carry it down, by all means, go ahead. But I'm taking little baby steps here because, you know, color's outside my zone. So I'm taking that brown that we used in the crease initially, that kind of transition shade. I'm gonna use it to blend out that eyeliner that we have and just blend out the bottom and mix it up with what I have going on the top of my lid. Next, I'm gonna grab my big fluffy brush and this rusty kind of orangey shade, and I'm gonna use it and blend out the rest. So after I'm done smudging out that lower line, you can really see how nice it blended. It kind of looks like we have like a sunset eye happening, a little pop of purple, which I'm loving. I'm loving this so much. Next, I'm just gonna go in and do the rest of my face. It's so hot here today. It's like a heat stroke right now here in Vancouver. I don't know what's happening. It's like 30+ degrees. So I'm grabbing my Tarte waterproof bronzer so my makeup doesn't move today. This bronzer is actually waterproof. Like, I recommend it for like super sweaty days. Your makeup will not get gross. And don't forget your nose. I'm gonna grab this MAC blush, which is really loved, which is one of my favorite blushes. It's called Fleur Power, and it's just like the perfect pink. I'm gonna put a little bit on the tip of the nose to give you like a little blushed look. I wasn't gonna bake, but I think I need to because it's getting a bit wild here. You know we gotta add some highlighter, so I'm going in with the Milk Cosmetic Flex Highlighter in Blit, and I'm gonna apply it to my cheeks, under my eyebrow here. Just to add a little bit extra dimension to the eyes, I'm gonna grab my Flex Highlighter and I'm gonna put a dot of each on the inner corners. I'm gonna connect it to the liner underneath. Next, I'm gonna curl my lashes and do my mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. My lashes are on. How do I look? How does it look? I honestly just love the way that an eye look comes out after you do the lashes. I just think it brings it all together. If you want to put falsies, go right ahead. If you wanted to add a wing onto this, go right ahead as well. I really just kind of wanted to keep this an everyday pop of color, neutral kind of look. So let's just clean up the bakage that we got going on, set it all up in motion, and I'll sign out. And I'm gonna set it with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm just gonna put a little bit of gloss on and call it a day. This is an Essence one. It's a plumping gloss. I saw it next to the NYX products at the store, so I was like, yes, plumping, we need her. All right, so this is the finished look. I love the way that it turned out. Yeah, I think this one, honestly, I'm sold. I am sold. You can really see that purple pop of color with the sunset, the eyes. Oh, I just love it. This is definitely something that I would just wear every day and try to incorporate into my everyday makeup look. I think this would look really beautiful with like a blue or a green. So maybe I'll try that out and let you know how that goes. I definitely think it's a fun way to start incorporating color into like your everyday looks, especially if you're a beginner. That's why I'm calling this a neutral pop of color, because someone wouldn't really see it from far away until they get really close, and then they'll be like, whoa, what? You have purple on your waterline? I didn't even notice. It looks so good. Blah, 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 blah. So let me know down below if you like these types of videos and like my makeup videos, like doing like pops of color, kind of simple everyday looks. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and doing my makeup with me. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you on my next one. See ya.